trying to run, but not far enough. He's got the Illuminate, he kills all Pubg. Shooting drops the Hustle, everybody's dying. Bobby goes down, they look over at Hustle, the Illuminate is in. Nice. Bombi back on the Winter Wyvern. I'm a big advocate of that. Bombi on a hero that came in from 496. I guess the question now becomes who takes it with a draft like this. Things I like from both drafts are definitely to see if that Ember towards that late game, or really even what you said, the 25-minute mark starts to make an impact. I do like that Ember there, especially with the Coddle. However, on the opposite side, I'm a big Bombi advocate. I'm a big Bombi advocate on him on the Winter Wyvern. So it's like time to start this off. The gods with kids onto the Brewmaster as well as this toss going to the tank, trying to get the gun to play hard. They'll get themselves first blood onto the Mars, looking over now at Red.
That is how we do things.
Brewmaster dropping the Illuminate is what gets the final pull, but they also killed off Yopaj. It's just a war in the Radiant jungle. The intel lands. That BB, he's dead to Natsume. And now Natsume trying to run, but not far enough. He's got the Illuminate, he kills all Pubg. Natsume drops the Hustle, everybody's dying. Bobby goes down, they look over at Hustle, the Illuminate is in. One more shot, and they take out the Hustle. I think everybody died on the side of 496, a pre-born team wipe.
Yeah, I mean, the idea was really nice of the 496 team, but Neo was all there. You can't do this against a Coddle. He five-man blasted 3 times, I believe. There's just 600 AoE damage on everybody.
He's got 739 gold.
Yeah, he's top net worth by far.
Oh my god.
By far. He's level 2 already. The lane stage starts with him being level 2. Oh my god, I've never actually seen that before.
Yeah, that was intense. Oh, let's take a look at the replay. The full engagement.
Look at this.
And bam! Yeah, that one comes
so much
through.
Damage.
The stun on the hung. They kill off Play Hard first, and then they lose Red.
The Dire runs out of steam as soon as tag team is on cooldown, unfortunately.
And they
now
end
they're
up killing
5-man.
Yopaj. Yopaj doesn't get any experience from this.
Yeah. It's not a super big deal because the DP didn't get too much out of it either. But as you can see, tag team online, they're super strong, but Coddle blasts, like 3 Coddle blasts to your face. Like it has recently been buffed, the mana cost has been changed, and he just single-handedly carried them there. And he's still full health too.
Yeah, the fact that he gets an ultra kill to start the game.
Never seen that before, honestly.
It's the most kills before 10 minutes for a Coddle, I think. And it just happened.
Yeah. And an ultra kill on a Coddle too. Like when do you ever see that?
Never. That's how you start a game. 8 kills.
Yeah. They're 1 kill ahead already on the Radiant side. Crazy.
Yeah, my 496 glove already taken it.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's always tough to end the game as a team like Dire. My brain told me to go with Radiant, but my heart chose Bombi.
Yeah, on the Winter Wyvern. Yeah, that was the sell that I got from the Dire side. The Wyvern, I kind of like that. But I mean, there's still aspects of this Tenyandra that I really like. Especially now that the Coddle hits level 2 going into the laning phase. That in itself is such a boost to that lane.
The thing is, Ember is just gonna, I think he's gonna go for a Battle Fury. As soon as he has that, plus 1 more item, his Lycan will be nullified. His summons will just die.
Bombi gets locked up via the spear, Illuminate coming through. Blast to hit Tabeel, but he doesn't really care. He's holding Bombi ends up dead. Play Hard gets the kill. This
Coddle is too strong right now.
Yeah, he's very strong.
I've never seen such a strong Coddle.
That Coddle is very strong, used in a sentence legitimately.
Yeah.
In the first 2 minutes of a game. Wow. It's such a weird one to say. That PvP already struggling quite a bit. Play Hard to be able to spam these spells. He's got the help from the Coddle. You know, you're not dealing with You know, level 1 Coddle still, maybe he roams around the map and he's still level 1 for so long. He's already level 3. Oh, Pubg out of range of that Death Prophet. Yep. So far for Neon, they're liking what they've got.
They got 5 kills over 1. 4 bounty runes as well. All 3 side lanes are going into the favor of Neon as well, a little bit, of course, but paired up with the advantage they accumulated from minute 0, basically, it's already a 1k gold lead.
Ooh. Yeah, it's about a 1k gold lead, 21 last hits there for the Mars. You got WB, who's 22. Hung is doing a lot of damage on the Yopaj, though. This lane is looking good for the Prophet up point in terms of harassment. I'm
quite scared for the Lycan, because both the Mars and the Ember having such good games, who are both considered to be the Lycan counter this game. One is going to have a Battlefield at some point, the other is going to have a BKB Desu at some point, and then your summons are just going to die in a second.
Yeah, maybe these heroes too.
Possibly these heroes too, yeah. Or a double damage bubble.
Medallion, he's already got him down. He started the game, I believe, with that Medallion after those kills. And now another kill there for the Beal. Just making that Coddle pre-10-minute mark kills. That record's going to be all his, most likely. Can he get this one? Well, he gets it. Yopaj under the tower!
If it was me, I would have walked out first and then speed out. That was very...
That was risky.
Well, he made it out, 10 health.
Almost again. That Medallion.
Huge damage boost.
Yeah.
Especially in the lane with the Mars, where his W hurts so much. The God's Rebuke.
Is that the Pubg's Medallion?
3 minutes 1. Yeah, probably. He's middle again.
Yeah.
3 heroes middle again.
Why not?
This time Bombi comes though. Do you want to mess with Bombi?
I think you do. You've got the Illuminate. You've done the damage to Hung. Yopaj now on the run. You already get away from Bombi. To just have that harassment.
Bombi is... He TP's in, you think twice.
Yeah.
See level 3, level 6? You never know.
Level 6 now? I don't think so.
Maybe the Coddle.
Yeah, maybe the Coddle. He's level 4.
Such high level, such high farm.
He's got boots and a Medallion.
Yeah.
He's 3rd on the network.
I have yet to see what a Brewmaster can do. I see him in some up games where he like build Aghanim's fast and he has like 2 ults. But I've not seen him in the full game. So, okay, diving into the Brewmaster here.
Illuminate, charging it up all the way. Hexus isn't committed to this, but if he dies, it's used. Oh dear. Yopaj gets the kill. Hatsa might return it. Just on the high ground. Daniel now going in. There's the Illuminate. It hits the Winter Wyvern as well as the Tusk. They're trying to get themselves at least a +1. They get it. Daniel with that mana burn. Brings in DPC. He rotates.
Yeah, without mana for the shapeshift though. So he can't get any kills in return. If he had the phase shift, both heroes would be dead, but slight miscalculation there. 2k gold lead at minute 6 already.
Yeah, Tranquil's Medallion for that Coddle. I hate to point that out time and time again. A rare sight at 7.
He has lots of young bad right now.
Yeah, and he's got no mana. What does he do after that? So they have themselves the arena, and the spear gets thrown.
3k gold lead now.
Pubg getting the kill on the DPC.
It's so hard when you start the game with such a deficit, man. Like you're behind 2 kills. They have 4 bounty runes. Every lane just starts with like 200 gold less, basically. It's just a brutal thing to overcome. You know? We'll see if they can.
Shards.
Yeah, but
nothing here to do anything.
looks like it.
And the big thing is a detriment to point out too as well. Going onto red, they've got Daniel here looking to take him out, but it'll force the primal split. Now they've got the Cyclone onto the Ember. They're chasing this Nyx Assassin, and they should get at least 1. I don't think they get Natsumi. He does have a Remnant away. Got some distance. They'll throw the stun, another Remnant to get him away. But he's Cycloned and eventually.
The Tusk is rotating Indo, but yeah, with that Remnant out, there's almost no way that he can die.
That's a Remnant over to the side.
But he has 1 more. And the Flame got level 4, just much damage mitigation.
Yeah. Okay. So what I was going to say too is with
net worth.
that Exorcism wasted.
That's a brutal mistake.
Like, that's a big one because you don't get to pressure the mid-tier 1, you don't get to open up the Radiant jungle, and now
Just wait.
Hung's game feels
Here we see
sloppy.
it. They said they nerfed it, but when you're level 7, you can still do it. And he's just gonna farm like a quad stack Ancients. Just gonna give him his travels. Yeah, look at it go. Great.
10 now, Flame Break.
Balance. Yep, OS Frog ×2.
Can you get this all killed off before the next one? No.
Easy.
And the smoke, he's got lasso.
Yeah, and an Invis rune on top of that. Invisibility! As he lets us know.
Hung. He's back towards the tower. I don't even think he's safe here.
No, he's not.
Bombi comes in, Flame Break. Inside the arena, down the damage onto Hung. Bombi drops 2. Natsumi is here. They have the lasso that's on the Brewmaster. They don't kill him just yet. Hustler nearby. 2 heroes gone already. This one's rough. Nabil ends up dead. It's a 5x3 going into the hands of Hustler. He is losing his life too. So does Red. Poor gone on 496. And he died.
This is the time where Dyer is actually supposed to be in the driver's seat, you know? Yeah, we can see it in the replay here. Yeah. Coddle Blast for everyone, they're just all there. Neon's team play is just impeccable. They're always just ready to help each other. All 5 healers were there. I believe the Mars was recalled, or the Ember was recalled, either way. The Coddle ends up dying, but really, it's completely worth it. A 1-for-4 trade, you take that any day of the week.
Yeah, and you're just watching, I don't know if you saw that BB just kind of running around. Like, he didn't really know where his opening was for that fight. He gets immediately hit by the blinding light that comes through from Coddle. That's the kill that he participates in. That's the only thing he participates in.
It's very difficult, honestly. There's this arena you can't go through. The blinding light that you mentioned. It's like, it looked like a very easy Lycan game on paper, but that is assuming that the enemies are actually on the same farm as you. But he is actually so far behind at this point that he seems to be very weak at this point. But as I said, this Ember and this Mars, they're so heavily over-farmed right now. Brewmaster OD4.
And we'll split Exorcism. They've got the stun onto the Mars. Shards in front of Johnny Well, but there's the arena as well as the spear. They'll get the kill here on the Hung. They'll look over at Bombi. Bombi, who's still just level 5. So they don't have the Winter's Curse to work with. The snowball in deep to get the kill to Johnny Well. They lose the 2 for 1. However, this is not looking like it's going to be anything more than that. Yopa's getting low, but they're blowing out Red. Look over at Hustler. He's on the run, but Flame Break pushes it back into the hands of Neon. And another 4-for-1 trade. Play hard with the double kill. He's on a mega kill streak, top of the net worth.
He almost has Deso.
Yeah.
Okay. So as soon as he has Deso, slides out to the Lycan. Fight initiates with the Brewmaster popping ult, DP running in, getting immediately arena speared, and the Bad Ray just makes short work of him. And after the DP ult, you really have no damage to speak of, because Lycan ult is still on cooldown. I don't even know if he's part of this fight. No, he's pushing up bottom. So there's a 4-man fight while you're already 6k behind.
And they don't have Curse to work with. Bombi's still stuck at level 5.
Yeah, they gave the task home. It's just, it's brutal. It's so brutal. I don't know how they fight at this point. And when he has Mars, when Mars has Desolate completed in 700 gold. He has Curse this time, though.
He does, so they'll have to be careful. Play hard, setting up the spear, though. Cold Embrace makes that one easy. And when you're behind, you know, maybe you get away with Cold Embrace if you're equal with the other team. But if you're like this, it doesn't feel so.
Yeah, he's getting overrun at this point.
Snowball, Hustler trying to survive. Another kill for Natsumi. He's got a double kill. He's dominating. 21-7. They'll also find the Brewmaster. They got the lasso. There's the arena with the spear. He's stunned up. The damage will eventually come. He's trying to TP out. Play stop.
The interaction there is that while you're lassoed, you can't get speared, so he didn't actually get speared into the arena. So he didn't take that arena bonus damage. But in the end, he goes down. Was very close though. He had like half a second to TP out.
Ember going X. Rules for the death bid.
Ember has Maelstrom, yep, completely going to X. Now Lycan has to deal with Desolator Mars as well as Maelstrom, like Ember. Your summons are just gonna evaporate.
Gold to the Dessa.
Yep.
It's got Necro 3,
but they have 800 health.
Yeah.
One W, one Lightning Storm, and they're gone.
Sleight of Fist Searing Chain comes in on Bombi. They'll use the Winter's Curse. Now can they set this up with anything else? Snowball over to the backlines, looking over for the Kata. Will fly in. That BB's in deep. Get the kill on the Deville. They look over Natsume. He's forced to run. Cold Embrace used on Bombi.
They need more.
Well, chased. They have the damage. The Impale hits onto the Death Prophet, but still getting the kill here onto the Nyx Assassin. 2 dead. This is the first fight in which 496 have come out with constant numbers. However, it's not over just yet. Sleight of Fist, Searing Chains now. The Firefly right on top of that BB. They've got the Snowball Rolls attacking the hit. The Walrus punch up. Take out Yopaj, who plays over aggressive. Now they look over at Natsumi. Have they overplayed their hand? It's the spear onto what looked like the low ground for Hung, but he's still here. The arena around. They've got the great. Hustle in some trouble. Hill in the den. That's one gone for the side of 496. They look over for the rest. Red trying to run. This comes in again. Natsumi with the double kill. They take out Bombi. That's 3 heroes gone on the side of 496. They had a fight that they were leading, and now they're making a full steam. You've gone in too far, and then you take this fight, you lose on that one. Wow, you cannot go in that far like that. Overplaying that hand.
Massively overplaying their hand. At least Ember died to the Necro books, but this was a terrible, terrible fight for them. They expended all cooldowns to kill 2 support heroes. Bad Rider flies in a little bit too deep, but he also gets blown up immediately by the dire side. But then they need to go back. This Ember has Maelstrom, level 4 Sleight of Fist. Look at all these lightning procs coming through. Desolator Mars, Arena on 4.
Yeah.
It's just, you don't have the damage without the abilities to take care of these heroes.
But Dappy's over to the side and he thinks about going in. He could have just left that.
Could have left.
Goes back in once again. Somebody comes through the kill on Hustle. They look over this Death Pocket with the lasso, the lockout pump. They'll get themselves 2 more. They fall back on Hustle. He's going to try and make something happen. Well, they look over the Brewmaster. Red ends up dead. Hustle back into the fight. Behind them is Playhard. Now looking over at the Tusk, looking at Bombi. They've got the Searing Chains onto the Winter Wyvern. They'll get the kill there. Hustle looking like he's going to die back. He was backing for just a second, but he ends up falling. They look over at Dappy, who will try to run with his ult away from the side of Neon. I'm not certain that's going to happen.
Jax thinks Radiant's ultimate power is about to fall.
Gets away by the skin of his teeth, back into the base, but you're running away with your ult. You're never fighting with your ult.
15 minutes, 12k gold. This is a brutal destruction. This is the most deficit I think we've seen in a 50-minute game this tournament. I think even more than when 496 played Vice Gaming.
Yeah.
Whew, this is brutal. And they have a complete all-in push draft. But we already said, even if the game is even, they might have problems going high ground, you know? But they don't even get the tier 1 towers. Every single tower is up against the DP as well as Lycan and Brewmaster.
Yeah.
Like, that is your strong point, but they get completely
Die again.
Just dead. He just dies.
They
like
can't
that.
leave their side of the base, and it's only 60 minutes into the game. Hung getting chased by Natsume, who's got Slight in just a second. The Searing Chains in 2, 1. Clean break on the money! Hit the silence, the snowball through the wall as part of the arena is down to get the kill on the Hung. They'll look over Hustle. He is low, and he is gone. They look at Red, who is using this primal split, but for nothing. It's there to try and disrupt the fight, but it's not accomplishing anything, and that's the problem when you're down 14,000 net worth. We hate to continue to just praise Neon and then look the other way on 496, but it all stems from that 5v5 that they lost. You have a Kado who's got a medallion at, what, 1 minute into the game? And that really proved to be just the item that enabled the aggression.
I mean, I can't blame them for trying what they did, you know? Oh, Lasso on the Brewmaster again.
Yeah, he's got no problem split, actually. Now they've got the Mars blinking forward, going in deep for this. They'll pop the Exorcism, but there's the Silence, there's the Impale with the Mana Illuminate. Looks like it was going to land, but it ends up getting dodged. Natsumi kills off. Hung looks over at Hustle and Bombi. Bombi going to land a good Winter's Curse, but it's only on the Mars. So Bombi stays nearby. He'll end up dead. Yopaj continuing to dive in. They find themselves in Lycan. If they kill finish off that PB. The call might just be there, being behind 16K. They didn't quite catch him. The snowball through, but Hustle pushed back with the spear. They'll take up the tusk once more. They still want to get that PB, who's looking to get under the tier 2 tower, but TP attempt. Damage just not enough.
I mean, I wouldn't blame them for calling GG anytime soon here. It's just, you know, your draft is not designed to play like this.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be knocking on the door, on the high ground door in a couple of minutes from now. You're supposed to have Roshan advantage at this point. It's just, nothing is coming together for them. They're almost 1K gold behind per minute, which is massive at minute 18. Absolutely massive. They have BKB on Bad Rider, they have Blink Deso on Mars.
Radiants are scanning for enemies.
Mars is still top of the net worth. Insane amount of
Bags
gold.
on the Ember.
Yeah. But you can't blame 496 for going high ground there and trying their luck, you know? It's just something they planned pre-game. But Neil was just completely prepared for it. 5 heroes there. A Coddle is the best hero for this kind of engagement, and they showed.
Radiant's bottom tower is under.
Yep, I mean,
Feel ready for him. Break, the stun, the kill.
goodbye, sir.
Nyx Assassin involved in just about everything.
He just left the base. He didn't even get a single steal.
They've got the arena.
I mean, they're just playing all ultimate breed. There's nothing to be scared of at all.
Asa, Snowball, extending the inevitable. Goes over to neutral. But not the survivability.
He did well, but I mean, they could bottom, they could top, they could mid all at the same time.
Yeah.
If you can play 3 lanes unpunished, you're just in a fantastic position, obviously.
Look at Dagger's bottom tower.
And that
Jax.
fantastic position is 18,000 net worth ahead.
15 minutes.
Getting close to the 1K ahead
Dagger's
per minute.
bottom tower is under
Probably gonna
attack.
secure 4 bounty runes as well. I don't see how Daya can get out.
42 kills.
If you get silence, he might be stopped.
Curse, Exorcism, Silence! Natsumi taken out of the fight, but is that enough to even win the fight? They hit the lasso onto the Death Prophet. Forget the God's Rebuke! Oh my, from half to dead. And Tapibi again running around in his ulti form. What is he able to accomplish? They look over and play hard. God's Rebuke and the stun on everyone! Tapibi is dead. Hustler on the run, so is the rest of the team. Hustle trying to get out of this one, but he's got the urn, and I don't know if Hustle makes it out. He's going to try and hide under the tier 2 tower, but the flame break comes in. Snowball.
Yeah,
And it's right into Bat Rider, so...
and he burns. But there was too overconfident for the Ember Spirit. He doesn't have any way to get out of the silence. As soon as the silence connected, he got blown up. Was a very good initiation, and then they followed up by cycloning the Mars, putting him back down. They killed him off while he was by himself. But even then, you know, they still lost the fight, even though it went so perfectly for them.
Look at this stun.
Yeah, beautiful. It's like a Ravage.
Yeah. And then with the
Nyx
flame break, too,
Ravage. Yeah.
combined.
Yeah. It's, the thing is, they can't get anything out of it, you know? They got like 2 kills, but you can see the gold deficit is still growing. Top lane out of mana, again the Brewmaster. No split available as well. Better able to run him down. Nothing you can do.
Tier 1 tower doesn't even care at this point in the game. And Moon gets the kill.
Well.
It's actually split. Bombi's dead to Natsumi. Gets a little revenge.
Double damage
Lane
Mars.
forward. Has the double damage. Snowball in. And the Necro freaking go after Mars. A little overconfidence. Fighting them again. There's the arena, but Boy Hart loses his life. Still should get Hustler. Maybe they'll look for another. There's the flame break. BKB. That's pop. They've got lasso and 8, so they need to be careful. Popping that ulti form, trying to chase after the Bat Rider, but coming all the way around for Debil instead. He's feeling the aggro come out from this Lycan time and time again, but especially having the lasso on the Death Prophet, as well as the Impale Mana Burn hung dead once again. Searing Chains locked up that PB. There's another one. It's going to be out of that ulti form in just a moment. They don't want to fight into the Winter's Curse, which does get used on Debil to stop him from TPing away. However, still 21,000 in the favor of Neon. That costs you the buyback on Hung. A lot going right for Neon.
This is brutal. The Nyx has more net worth than the DP. Well, for a brief moment. Now DP shot ahead again. That is brutal. Absolute massacre.
Nyx.
Lycan also had to use ult while his Necro was down, which is obviously Necros are his biggest damage spike. If that is on cooldown, you have to pop the ult anyway. He's very bad. Yeah, I had to pop the Winter's Curse to kill the TPing out Coddle. which of course you have to do. It's an absolute necessity. Like there's no way you can get let any kill slip at this point. Necro's gonna go down again. It's just that they have too many answers now to every problem that 496 presented them.
Yeah.
There's just so little like room for plays for the dire side.
Woke up 496. They're still trying to throw something at this.
Yeah.
Hoping that it works, because there has been moments of hope, but that all stems from the fact that Natsumi and Playhard have put themselves in poor positions despite the fact they're up 21,000.
Very overconfident gameplay. You can tell that by the way they're playing, they're feeling themselves, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I can't see their faces, of course, but they're probably all laughers right now.
Jets thinks Radiant's bottom tower is about to fall. Radiant just
Yeah.
fortified.
I mean, I commend Dire for staying in it, you know, but...
Is Dire going to
It felt like the amount they were fighting was pretty desperate.
Nice curse, though.
Curse? Playhard? Killing his ally. Now the lasso, though, on a Deathbeat B. They get the kill, they'll take on the light, and they look over at the toss. No Winter's Curse, no big team fight spell through the side of 496. Well, coming over, they've used the Primal Split to kill on a bomb. They've used the Exorcism Spear, Searing Chains, that locks up the Death Prophet, goes in off by Playhard, he's survivable, and kills off Hung. They'll get Hustler, they look at Red. They could probably make it another wipe if they really wanted to. These heroes a little bit low on the side of Neon. They want to jump. Spear, Remnant, damage with the God's Review. Triple kill for Natsumi.
Truly godlike this game, huh?
Going in again.
No lasso. Same break.
Wow, GG is called. That is all 496 can handle. And Nia, the reverse sweep to take the series. A big one. Both these teams starting 1-0.